What is going on, my people? I'm making this video to basically explain to you guys how am I able to pre-sell 1.5 to 2k retainers before the actual sales call has actually been conducted. All right, this is what I do, and I'm going to show you exactly step by step how do I do it and how do I make sure that before they step into the sales call, they actually sold into me, my product, my service, my agency, and what we do. All right, just before starting, I'm just going to put a couple caps, just because of transparency. There's some people that lie on the net, so I'm just going to put some caps here and there just so that you can see that is actually legit. But yeah, after this, let's just going to go straight to it. What is it that we show on the VSL that it makes them be pre-sold on our retainers even before the sales call has even started yet? Okay, the first thing that they see is a big claim, man. Big claim. You need to be confident. You need to show what you do. You need to be loud. You need to have this big claim to hook people into what you do. All right, this is exactly what we do. We need to be loud. All right, so we basically say here, this is how our business partners grow every month by getting this amount of projects without doing this and without doing that. All right, then what we do is basically explain them who we are, because people need to know who they are going to pay. They still don't know that they are going to pay this retainer, but you want to give them the clarity, the transparency, the security of knowing who they are going to pay. You need to give this to them up front so that they are absolutely prepared. All right, this is very important because there's so much agencies out there that you put their name on the internet and nothing appears. Nothing appears, no transparency. Who the fuck am I paying? Am I paying a fucking ghost that is going to scam me? This is very important, and I actually had some traumas around this. This is for another video. I had some traumas around this, and I had to work on it, but everything ended up working really well. All right, if I did it, you can do it as well. But yeah, let's just continue with it. We explain who we are, etc., etc., so they actually listen as well, because if we haven't achieved anything, then what is the point on listening to these people, right? Now, very interesting thing, we force them to get more information about us, because every time I'm buying something, I'm informed completely, all right? And I'm informed by myself. What do I mean by myself? It's not someone that sells me the product. When I want to buy something, I typically I've made a decision. I don't need anyone to push me. I've made the decision and I'm just going to buy because I've looked for information by myself and I think that is completely all right, and let's just go with it. This is exactly the same we do here. We make them do here because we tell them we value, this is exactly what it says, we value very well the businesses that take the time to get information about us. We will also get information about you. At the end of the day, this is like an interview. We like to see the interest, all right? This is what it says. It has reciprocity. If they do it, I've got to do it as well. It has this kind of commitment of actually, well, I'm going to have a meeting with these people. I'm going to get information. And then it sets the dynamic of you come to me to get help. This is the dynamic that I want. This is the dynamic that I like for my sales calls. This is the dynamic that has when someone is going to buy from you and is going to get help from you. All right, this is the dynamic that I like to establish, because at the end of the day, every single client that closed got into this dynamic, so I basically want to make it a standard to maximize sales. All right, so basically I put a couple caps of what it shows when they put my name on the internet, the agency's name. All right, and then basically social media. As you can see, I've got very well worked social media, an Instagram profile which has a lot of transparency, YouTube channel with a lot of videos, a Facebook page with a lot of videos. That this increases transparency, and transparency makes the sale easier. All right, so who is this not for? We basically disqualify a whole lot of people. Why do we do this? We disqualify all these people because the people that are qualified feel more qualified. All right, when they are not in these groups. All right. And also, we want to get rid of the people that we actually don't want to speak with. All right. We just don't want to speak to them. All right. We want to remove this time out of our calendar to other people that are qualified. Now, let's just continue with it. Is testimonials yet again. Why would I listen to this man? Well, because he has achieved all this stuff. We basically show them all the things we've done. As you can see, testimonials, testimonials, testimonials. I've got to be honest, it's not all the things, it's just some testimonials. We should add a little bit more, but honestly, it has worked like this, so I didn't want to spend more time on it, even though it's not spending time, it's investing in less work on sales calls. But since it worked, then it stayed the same. Now, who is this for? This is the people that are qualified for this service. So important, because if someone is not in these groups, then just cancel the call. I say it just like that on the video. All right. Who is this for? Next. Um, let me. Yeah, we basically show our key values. Key values means what is it that we are and what is it that we are not. That means that all the businesses that are hated in the industry, in all industries, there are marketing agencies or platforms or businesses that are hated by everyone, and you want to just set yourself apart from that and say, well, that thing that you see right there, we have nothing to do with that. All right, that is what we want to do. Next is basically results and benefits from working with us. Basically, increase the desire. So important, increase the desire. And also, this is our three-step process that we use to grow every business we work with. All right. So this increases transparency in in our system, in our methodology, which is really nice, because when you've got to a sales call, this reduces doubt, because everything that you're explaining to them is no longer new. It's something that they have heard before, and they might have searched on the internet. All right. We want to do this. We want to give them the information so that they can nurture themselves a little bit more. Next, let's go to the next. Now we basically give their guarantees to increase trust and to increase confidence and all that stuff, and clarity. And then we basically remove friction on the process, because you will just have to quote, and you will have to do this, and you will get the project. So you don't have to stress yourself too much and all that stuff. Yeah. This is basically, this is not anything more than this. It's a 10-minute video that we use along of a VSO that I show you more the secret stuff. But I want to explain that in this video, what did we use? We use this framework. At the end of the day, sales is all about confidence. Sales is all about confidence, and confidence has to be had in the person, in the business, and in the service. These are the three things you need to have confidence about. When they are confident about me, they are confident about my company, they are confident about my B2C paid ads, and they are confident about my B2B networking. They like me, my service, and my agency. That is all we need. All right. When they get to a sales call and they like all of these things, they will pay 1.5 2k retainers easily. All right, easily, if done properly. Not everyone that gets to the sales call is sold. Of course, there are always prospects that they are not going to close, not by you, but by anyone actually, and they're also going to just stay like that fucking brokey bum all their life. But that's just their destiny. What did we do with this VSO? Well, we increased desire by explaining them the results that they were going to achieve with our system. We increased certainty, because we actually made them to know what was our process. We increased dissatisfaction, because we directly tell them that if they are not ambitious, that they just should cancel the call, because we're not going to work with them. We decrease the pain associated with the growth of their business, because we take care of this, we take care of that, we do this, we do that, and you will just have to quote and get the project. We take care of all the whiffy waffy, the things that you just don't like to do, you will just have to do your thing. All right. So we decrease the pain because it's a more simple process for you. We decrease the fear of our process because, well, at the end of the day, they already know it, and they might have searched it on the internet, and they know us as well. They know me because they've seen me in the video, and we actually decrease complacement as well because in the video VSL, I actually tell them that if they're not ambitious, if they don't want to grow, if they are not hungry, if they do not have that drive to get more, that they should just cancel the call. And they sometimes do, to be completely honest. Some other times it's time for me to just disqualify them on a call because sometimes just like that shit just happens. That shall happen as well. But yeah, it works quite well, and this is exactly how I'm able to pre-sell the clients on what we do before even the sale has actually happened. 1.5 2k retainers, they get sold like that. Also, I use my Instagram always locked out, neon gen. As you can see, this is on Instagram. We commit to the business, we commit to the industry. We basically make interviews with some of our partners and all that stuff. We show the projects that we've got, in all these places. And yeah, we show absolutely everything so that they have no reason to say no, and I have all the reasons to just get to work with us. So this is absolutely everything I had to explain in this video. I hope that you really like it. I hope that you really found it very helpful, which is the most important. And well, something which is more important is to take fast action. All right. If you think that some of this could actually increase your sales closing rate or could make it easier sales process, just apply it. And yeah, just tell me the results. Send me a comment or leave me a comment, better said, if it was helpful, so that I'm motivated to post more of this stuff, and also subscribe because I'm going to post more, 100% guaranteed. Another day more, another video more. Santos Athenaye, Obomoede, and let's just see each other on the next video.